Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my very teeny tiny and small eyeshadow palette collection for Halloween. I really don't have that many palettes. I only have 5. And if anything, I would argue that I have probably 4 because one is more like repeated. Kind of. You'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. But I just want to sit here and talk to you about, this tiny palettes. Most of or all of these palettes are older palettes except for one. So there's a likelihood that if you purchase these palettes, you maybe still have them, and that means you probably don't need to get any more eyeshadow palettes for this year since, there's only, unless you want to, and of course you use them for more than just Halloween. But that's exactly what we're going to be talking about, guys. So if you like eyeshadow palettes, make sure that you give this video a big thumbs up. And if this is your first time here, hello, my name is Carla and I am a makeup enthusiast, loves to create looks and have fun with the makeup that I already have. I occasionally review new products for you guys, but I am mostly focused on just trying to show you things that I already have, getting creative with it, project pans, and multiple looks with one palette, and just other kinds of videos like rankings and just showing you part of my collection and all of that. So if that is something that you are interested in, make sure that you subscribe to my channel before you leave. And now, before, I'm sorry. And now, let's go ahead and get started. Sorry if I'm a little bit off. I feel like it's been a while since I have sat down here and recorded. My last long format video was pre-recorded. And today I am here with the news that my monitor doesn't really want to work. I record with my phone and then I have it plugged into a monitor, like a separate monitor. That way I can see what I am recording and how, making sure that things are in frame. So if things are off frame or anything, I am very sorry. It's just that I really cannot see. And the thing is, if I flip my phone where I can, see myself, I cannot zoom in. And it just makes the whole thing around here not be within frame or just look weird. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry, too much technicality. Let's go ahead and get started with the video. The first palette that I have here, it's a palette that I feel like I've talked to. All of these palettes, except for one, I have talked about already in previous videos. But this one right here, it's from Battybean and Shroud Cosmetics. It's called It's Freaking Bats. And this one over here, it's one of my favorite ones in terms of color story. I think that this color story is just absolutely beautiful. I want to play with this so bad, but I didn't do it today. I was going to make a look with this one, but I didn't do it today because it was late, and I wanted to take a picture before I keep touching it. That way I can get a pretty picture of this palette for like a, for Instagram and all of that stuff. But this is the palette over here. Let's go ahead and swatch some of my favorite shades. I really like the shade Dairy, the shade Grim, the shade Trappa, and the shade Handbook. These 4 shades are like my favorite ones from this palette. And again, I am so sorry. I can't see nothing, guys. This is how this palette looks like. Like, look at those mattes. They're powdery, okay? So they blend nicely and they have a lot of pigment, but they do have a lot of kickback in the pan and also a little bit of fallout on the eye. But they are just absolutely beautiful. Cannot wait to create something with this colors. It's just so pretty, so delicious, so everything. And like I said, It's Freaking Bats from Shroud Cosmetics and Battybean. I believe it's back in stock. If it is, I'm gonna put it in the link or in the description box down below. If you have it, make sure that you get use out of it. This color story, it's not, again, if you like this kind of colors for all year round, good for you. I definitely don't use these colors that much. And I don't mean the good for you in a condescending way. I mean it in a way of like, I wish I could do that and wear this colors any time of the year. I know I can, but my mind just gravitates towards this during fall and Halloween and all of that. So if you're like me, make sure that you get this one out because to use this kind of palette, it's only 1 month of the year. It's not worth it, guys. And this is not a cheap palette. Of course, this is hanging out. I think it's a $38 one. So yes, and it's only a 9 pan. So make sure that you use it. Give it some love. It's very pretty. Quality-wise is amazing. So yeah, it's Freaking Bats from Shroud Cosmetics. Sorry for the awkwardness. I'm still kind of thinking about the whole, my monitor doesn't work. I'm gonna try to let it go, I promise. The next eyeshadow palette that I have, it's again another one from Battybean and Shroud Cosmetics. This is what they, what she came up, or what they, both of them, the brand and the collaborator, came up with last year. And this palette, it is freaking beautiful. Just look at this color story. This looks like straight up Halloween. Like there's nothing else in here but Halloween. You get the oranges, you get the green, which it reminds me of the stem of the pumpkins. Then you get a very dark brown over here. You get this black flame. I am really excited to use this shade over here. I don't know. This whole eyeshadow palette reminds me of anything else but Halloween, so I cannot wait to use it. I'm gonna take pictures with it tomorrow, and then after that I will create a look, which is gonna come up on Friday. I'm gonna call that like a Freaky Friday series, I guess, or something like that. And this is also going to be on Instagram, so in case that you wanted to know. By the way, here's my Instagram handle if you want to follow me over there. But yes, guys, this, like I said, I'm not going to swatch it because it's still new. The rest of the palettes are all new, so I'm not going to swatch it. I am so sorry. I just want to make sure that I, you know, have them still new for the pictures. That way the layouts or whatever of the pictures look pretty and all of that stuff. So, but this one, again, a very beautiful one. If you purchased it last year, don't go ahead and don't go and purchase another one. Just get use out of this one. And also, if you did not purchase it and you kept your eye on it, I believe that they're going to restock it, or they restocked it, something like that. So make sure that you check out the description box, because I have a link if it's available or not. And it is not affiliated, guys. I do not have any affiliated codes just yet. Give me a minute, I'll get there. I'm trying, okay? But yeah, that's about it. Also, if you feel like I'm sitting a little bit weird or anything, it's because of the same thing, that I cannot see how I look on camera, so I don't know if I'm out of frame or not. Just a bunch of things that, guys, I'm sorry. These are all like technical issues that I wish I was not experiencing. I promise I won't complain after this, sorry. Anyway, guys, let's go ahead and talk about the next palette that I have. It's another one that came out last year. This one is from Glamlight, and this is the one that I say that is like a copy from the other one that I have. So to me, it's like I basically have only like 4. I feel like I said the word like so many times already. Sorry. So this is to me like, oh my gosh. You see what I'm saying? So this is to me a repeat palette from the other one, except different brands, of course. This one is from Glamlight. The other one was from Shroud Cosmetics. But if you look at this color story, it's the same. This is Dairy. This is Troppa. You know, you see what I'm getting to? Maybe this looks a little bit more bluish than purple. On the other one, it looks more purple. But this one, this shade right here, to me, it's the same. It's like the shade Troppa. And this one right here, it's also like that green over there. It does have one extra shade in this palette. And of course, well, you know what? Maybe it's not the exact same copy. I feel like this one is more green, as to the other one had a blue. So I guess we can see a little bit of difference between both. But very similar color story. If you have one, don't get the other one. But this palette, I believe, is still available, and I do think it's on sale on Glamlight's website, so I'm going to put it in the description box down below. If I am not mistaken, it might, I think, again, correct me if I'm wrong, I am not sure. This one used to cost $20. I think that right now it's at $12 or $16. Something like that. If you did not get it last year and you still want to get it, maybe right now is your chance, because it's, like I said, at a cheaper price point than the other one, which, by the way, this one that came, if it's back in stock, this one is going to be at normal price, $38, and this one will be, like I said, I think it's at a discount. I saw it, $12 or $16, something like that. So I'll leave the link in the description box down below. Now, let's talk about the next eyeshadow palette. This one is one that I am also, I'm dying to use it. It's just absolutely beautiful. And it's another one from Glamlight. Now, if you've been watching my videos, you probably know which palette this is. But I am talking about the Crips and Crawls from the Scooby-Doo collaboration with Glamlight. And this one is just, it's just stunning, guys. Look at this color story. Like, it really is calling my name. Oh, okay. So, just so you know, Today is Tuesday. Tomorrow, Wednesday, Cosmic Brushes is coming with their Gothic palette. I'm gonna insert a picture over here. That palette. I am 100% gonna try to get that palette if I am able to get it, because with them, you just never know. Everything runs out of stock like this. So if I'm able to get it, I'll get it. If not, well, I'll try in November when they bring it back in stock. I believe it's part of their permanent collection, so I am not afraid of, you know, not getting it, but I would like to get it right now. That way I can get more use out of it and all that stuff. Plus, for YouTube, I think that, I mean, people already watch reviews and all that stuff, so it's not like it matters. People that receive PR already received it, already did videos on it, so it is what it is. But if you want to hear my opinion on that palette, hopefully I can get it. Fingers crossed. But if not, I am just noticing that this palette is a little bit similar to that one from Cosmic Brushes. I do think that it has like this kind of tones and the shimmers. It might be lacking on the blues, but the purples and yeah, definitely the purples. I can definitely see how this is a little bit similar to that one on the purple side. The other one I think has also some blacks and maybe some pinks or like burgundy tones, something like that. But I'm very excited, but I will not lie, this might have some sort of similarity. I could actually, if I am able to get it, compare the two of them to see how similar they are. But this one, just the way it is I really want to use it. I'm not going to use this one just yet, but I will during the month of October. I will make a look with this one that I'll probably put on here as a video or something. I don't know if you guys are interested. I know that people really don't watch a whole lot of like get ready with me's, but still, I mean, I'm gonna do it just for fun for myself because I want to use this palette. And if you have it, I would like to give you some inspiration in case that, you know, you have it and all of that, because let's be honest, people are not doing a whole lot of previous palettes videos and stuff. Just, yeah, maybe like a throwback Thursday or something. But yes, this is the color story. I just absolutely love like this dark purples. I don't know why I have blue on my finger. And this, even this blues, guys. I don't know what is with this blues, but I like this blue over here. And just it's pretty. And if you know me, you know that I'm not a blue eyeshadow person. So I don't know why, but these blues are intriguing to me. So now let's go ahead and talk about my very last eyeshadow palette, which is my newest one. This one got lost. It kind of got lost in the mail. If you watch my stories on Instagram, you know what I'm talking about and you know which palette I'm talking about. But long story short, I received a text that I had received a package and that it was, you know, this palette was delivered. Go to my mailbox. It is not my eyeshadow palette. I have a package for somebody else. It's the wrong apartment number, and I am just freaking out thinking like, where is my palette? I hope it didn't get placed in the wrong box or the wrong mailbox, because if it did, like, I don't know if the person receiving it will send it or bring it back or, you know, just give it to me. And I did not want to lose it. Also, I sent an email to the person of this palette, and I was worried because I never got a response from the person, like from, you know, the brand, which by the way, you always sell the palette. So it's the Gourmand Girls Haunted palette. But yes, I sent an email, never got a response, so I was even more worried because I was like, I don't want to waste $55, you know? But luckily, the palette came in the mail a few days later, and yeah, here we are. So this is the Haunted one, which I believe is very similar to the Nightshade or something like that, a previous palette that they did. But this is, I was surprised on how like long this is. It's pretty, and this is how it always happens. It never fails. One of these always falls from one of my videos. But anyway, this is how this palette looks like. Honestly, this color story is just so pretty. Again, we have the greens, we have some oranges that I already have in other palettes. I know, I just wanted this, okay? I did. I wanted to try a different formula. I wanted to see what people were talking about that whenever they were talking about Gourmand Girls. And I know that the formula, it did not work for everybody. I am hoping this formula works for me. We will see. But I am just loving this color story. I love this like mossy green called Horrify. I don't know, it's just so pretty. This kind of greens, like mossy greens, are my kind of greens. And then you also have this one over here, Supernatural. I think this is also a pretty brown reddish kind of shade. I love that it has a black, so you can intensify your looks. And also this purple, of course, and also this purple over here, I think it looks absolutely pretty. This one right here looks orange, but at the same time looks yellow, so I am curious about how it will translate on my eyelid. This is the reason why I got this palette. The greens on the other one were not my favorite. I am this kind of green person, not the other one. And the yellows on the other one seemed a little too much, even though I love color yellow and it's one of my favorite colors. I just did not like it in that palette for some reason. It was a very pretty palette, but there was something just not, you know? And whenever I saw this one, I was like, this is it. This is the one that I want to try. These greens were my thing, and those oranges also. So we will see how this goes. Again, I plan on taking pictures of the palettes tomorrow. That way I can finally start using them, swatching them, and all of that fun stuff that I know you guys like to watch. But until then, we are going to have to wait. I'm sorry, guys. But my plan is to record at least a look with each one of these palettes here on YouTube. Regardless of if the videos get views or not, you know, like it is what it is. I'm doing this for me and so I can use this palette. So this one, it's probably going to be, I don't know, somewhere on Friday or Thursday. Like I said, I want to throw in some kind of throwback Thursday type of thing, and some like I want to call it, sorry, I want to call it Freaky Fridays. Just, I don't know why, just, you know, and with freaky kind of eyeshadow palettes. Yeah, maybe I can do this one on Friday. No, wait, no. We'll see, guys, okay? We will see. I'm here. I need to plan, and sometimes I just talk to myself kind of like on camera to get my mind cleared and in order or whatever. Anyway, I'm talking too much. I'm sorry, guys. If you made it all the way to here, make sure that you leave a little pumpkin in the description. No, I'm sorry, not in the description box. In the comments down below. And let me know which eyeshadow palettes do you have that are like Halloween themed. They don't have to be the ones that I have. Let me know which ones you have in your collection. And if there's any eyeshadow palette in here that you would like for me to make a look with before, or you know, all of that, or if there's anything else that you would like for me to do. I remember the last year I was doing or trying to do like Halloween eyeliners, graphic eyeliners for Halloween, and I did like a ghost, and I did a pumpkin. Like, if you want to see any more of that kind of thing with graphic eyeliners, let me know. I would be more than happy to do it. Also, that would probably be a short though, or a reel, because you really don't need a whole lot for that. It's just eyeliner. But that is it for today, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the bell notification button so you don't miss any single one of my videos. I would love to see you coming back. And again, thank you so much for watching, guys. I love you all so much. I will see you on the next one. Bye.